What up, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of the Running the Ropes podcast. I am your host, Kalo. I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things wrestling, and I'm joined by my co-host.
What up, guys? It's your boy, DJ AIM.
You're getting you're getting more serious as time goes on, because you know what time it is?
It's Wrestlemania.
It's Mania season. I'm telling you, we're recording this the Wednesday before Wrestlemania. We got the whole card planned out for you. We're going to give you our predictions, and then maybe a little sprinkle something in along the way.
And maybe I'll walk out as Mania as still the champ.
Yeah, you're not walking out of WrestleMania the champion. But right now, the news going into WrestleMania is that on the pre-show, we're going to have 3 matches. That is 3 matches, 2 of which are Battle Royales, which we're going to start off with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This is going to include people like Dolph Ziggler, Matt Hardy, The Revival, Mojo Rawley, Baron Corbin, Goldust, The Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger, and Breezango. What a star-studded cast.
Don't forget Goldberg.
Oh, Goldberg might be in it. Goldberg, you look like an angry dad sitting in that seat. But I stray from the point. So going into this match, we have a rumor going around that Goldberg might be in this Battle Royal. Do you think that's a possibility?
You know, knowing that he's going into the Hall of Fame the night before Mania, and, you know, he's headlining it. I can't see why not. I don't know. You told me that they need a star. I don't know why they put him in there.
Yeah.
Besides that, but you were like, just because it's like brings a star power to it. I don't think you shouldn't have a star power name like Goldberg. You should have the younger guys or the older guys that are still wrestling that still aren't part-timers give it a shine. So I really don't care.
Yeah, I see what you mean there. And the reason why I said that they need a star power, this is the rumor going around. They would like Goldberg to win. And I don't know if this is 100% true, but they might want Goldberg to win because they might want because the documentary is coming out for Andre the Giant. Yeah. They want a big name associated with Andre the Giant.
Like Mojo Rawley.
Like he's going to win it back to back. He's going to be the CM Punk of the Battle Royale. But going into this match, we have potential people coming back, like Samoa Joe, Big Cass, Bray Wyatt, who we haven't seen on TV since the Ultimate Deletion.
I've seen him on my YouTube channels.
We just did a podcast about him last week. Yeah, now is American Beta in this too, the Battle Royale? I would assume so.
Maybe they just throw him in there.
Yeah, throw him in there. But who do you got winning this match? Because right now we don't know any of the surprise people. We don't know if Goldberg's going to be in it. Right now, we just have the names that I just read off the website, and obviously you know all the jobbers and all the people that they don't have a spot for, like Zack Ryder, who's not a jobber. I love Zack Ryder, but like those guys are going to be in it.
I was about to say, if you call my boy Zack Ryder a jobber, I was going to...
Woo, 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 you know it.
That he's a jobber? I did not know that.
No.
No, but, you know, with predictions, there's going to be a lot of points between me and you.
Yeah.
And we were like, these 2 Battle Royals are the most unpredictable. You could go both ways. We could win a point. We could lose a point. Mm-hmm. We might not even get a point at all. I'm going to go with Woken Matt Hardy, though. He's coming off a match with Bray Wyatt. A big match, a funny match. And you need to keep that motivation going on and on and on. And so, yeah, if you want, and what a great way to have Matt Hardy win it.
Yeah, I can see that. Because Matt Hardy's obviously, you hit gold with that Ultimate Deletion. So my pick for this Battle Royale is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is a guy who I feel like he's the underlying, like, he can blow up at any point. And I don't mean blow up as far as, like, he can leave. I mean, he can actually get a monster push at some point. Do I feel like it could be in this? Maybe, because he's on that thing where he can win it and be like, oh, I don't want my name associated with that. I'm too good for this. So, like, that would be pretty cool to see him at Mania do that, because a guy like Dolph Ziggler deserves this moment to be put over, like, because he always takes the bumps for people. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think Dolph Ziggler will win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
You know, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, that I really don't care about the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which a lot of people don't. And I say it just should be something added onto it, like another title shot. Mm-hmm. Like, you'd be the next in line for the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship or the Intercontinental, the United States. For the women's, it could be the women's title match.
Yeah.
But you made it seem like another Royal Rumble, which in my case it could be, but it would give it a breakout star, like somebody like Zack Ryder, who can win it and get a shot at the smaller titles.
Exactly. So that is our picks for the Battle Royal for the men's division. Yep. And now we are moving on to the historic Women's Wrestlemania Battle Historic Royale.
Fabulous Moolah.
Did I forget to mention it's historic?
Did you also mention that you win a trophy?
But it's not Fabulous Moolah. I don't know who that is. My memory's wiped. It's completely wiped. But in this match, there is going to be superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and we could get some NXT call-ups in this match. But you also got the likes of Sasha Banks, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natalya, Riot Squad, I assume Absolution, and maybe there'll be some nostalgic comebacks because they did that in the Women's Battle Royal or Royal Rumble.
Bayley.
Your pick is Bayley. Okay, I can see that. But I'm going to go, because we're on the same wavelength here, I'm going to go Sasha Banks.
Because there's a feud going on between them.
There's a nice feud going on. They could get each other eliminated.
They could. The last two people winning.
Yeah.
The last two people in the ring, they both get them eliminated. I really wish this match was just a single match, Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Yep.
Instead of just putting them in the Battle Royal, because how they would have torn the house down.
Oh, obviously.
Mania.
Obviously. But the problem with that is the WrestleMania main card, because this is the kickoff show, the main card is so jam-packed, and there's always chances a match could get bumped. Because remember a few years ago when WrestleMania was in Miami, there was Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, and the Bellas versus the Funkasaurus, and it was like Tensai or whatever his name was. Mm-hmm. And that match got completely wiped off the card. So they obviously don't want to put too much matches into this because you're on a time constraint.
But, sorry to cut you off, but
no.
You know what this Mania reminds me of?
What?
Mania 2000. Because Mania 2000 had multiple multi-man matches, and this Mania so far we have multi-man matches. We would probably only have 2-3 single matches, and everything else is in triple threats or tag team matches.
Yeah, that's the problem when you have so much talent on your roster. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have talent on your roster, but when you go into Mania, you want to give spots to people who deserve it. And, like, the people in the U.S. title match, which we're going to get to later, and I don't want to hit too much on it, they deserve to be there on that main card. So we're going to move on. Or, actually, my pick for the Women's Battle Royal, I said Sasha Banks, you said Bayley. Those are our picks for the Women's Battle Royale. The next match on the card, my personal pick that could steal the show, is the Cruiserweight Championship match between Cedric Alexander, the heart of 205 Live, versus Mustafa Ali, the soul of 205 Live.
So are you saying that's going to steal the whole Mania or just a kickoff?
I think it has the potential to steal all of Mania, but obviously being the fanboy I am, being the IWC mark, as I should say, I got to go Shinsuke AJ. But we'll get to that match down the line. I have a special place in my heart for 205 Live just because it changed dramatically ever since Triple H took over. You got two people in this match who deserve to be on the Mania show. While they're on the kickoff, it's still WrestleMania. But this match, you're going to have the high-flying stuff. You're going to have the spots. You're going to have a story behind two baby faces going at each other for this championship. There's a lot of emotion headed into this match, and I like a nice build. So for this match, I'm going to pick Cedric Alexander being your new Cruiserweight champion. Now, what would be nice heading into this match? You get a spot like when the Hardys came back last year where Drake Maverick comes out and is like, there's going to be one more participant in this match. People are thinking I'm going to say Neville, but no. He's going to be like, the newest signee to the Cruiserweight division. He goes in the back. He comes out as Rockstar Spud. Like I said, he can have the split personality where they're never in the same room, but he can be like, I like that Rockstar Spud guy. He's pretty talented, isn't he? I did a great signing. That'd be fun. I'm not saying I deserve an extra point, but that'd just be fun.
But he did acknowledge Rockstar Spud. He said when he came out for the first time ever, he's like, many people may know me as Rockstar Spud. So you can't.
Yeah, that sucks. They got rid of that. That was a good story they could have gone with.
Yeah, they could have.
But
I was behind that.
Yeah, I picked Cedric Alexander, and I think
I'm gonna go Cedric Alexander. Not only one because we talked about this earlier today. Yeah, that he was supposed to beat Enzo at Royal Rumble, maybe possibly with those good chances. And two, that everybody since the Cruiserweight Classic last year was behind him from the get go, and people want that. So then the pop you will get when you finally get it. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I remember in the Cruiserweight Classic, his match was on. Yeah, his match was on, and he lost his match, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he lost his match.
And then people are saying, sign him. Like, they were chanting, sign this guy. And then Triple H came out. To have that sort of, like, approval from the boss, it's pretty special.
Showing that he actually will listen to the fans. So, like,
it's pretty special, and he's a very hard worker. He's a very hard worker. So now we're going to move on from the kickoff show, and we're going to move on to the main card of WrestleMania. This is where it's going to get spicy. We're going to be focusing on the Raw Tag Team Championship match between The Bar, who are the current Raw Tag Team Champions, versus Braun Strowman and a partner of his choice, who I think might be Brain Strowman.
You stole my line. I was the big brainstorm.
The biggest Dudley boy on planet Earth.
The lost Dudley boy. I'm gonna go with Braun and no extra point because you don't like those extra point systems.
It screwed me over last Mania. I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna go with. It's hard. It really is. I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss as his partner.
Yeah.
So
wait, because we said the extra point doesn't matter no matter what.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So yeah.
This is just for fun.
Yeah.
This is
so I'm going with Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss as his partner.
Yeah, because Mixed Match Challenge, like you made me show me, and you got this idea stuck in my head.
That's what I'm saying.
So that might fuck me over. You're like, haha, he fell for it.
This is all mind games heading into Mania, man. I want you to lose. I'm gonna try any means possible.
So yeah, I want to go with Alexa Bliss because I don't see anybody. Because you could get Lars Sullivan, but then if you need, who's gonna beat them? Arthur Tapane if they get called up, like.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, going into this match, I was saying I want Braun Strowman by himself. Because Braun is that person where he could have won that feud with Brock Lesnar over the summer. But obviously the build was Roman's going to defeat the Beast and blah, blah, blah. We're here now.
Blah, blah, blah. That was part of the...
Yeah, because that's what the past few months of Brock Lesnar feuds felt like. But Braun Strowman, there's something special about this guy.
It's because of his beard.
Maybe. We talked about beards the last podcast. But what I think is going to happen here is Braun is going to come out by himself. He's going to be like, oh, I'll pick a partner. Or he's going to beat someone up backstage like a jobber and just have the body just on the side of the ring.
Kurt Hawkins, let's let it happen.
Kurt Hawkins, he's going to beat up Kurt Hawkins, drag his body out, and just throw him in the corner. He's like, I'm going to do this myself. But, yeah, I'm picking Braun Strowman. And, people are saying, the Bar is going to retain because they're going to be, because we have next weekend, we have the greatest Royal Rumble ever in Saudi Arabia, where the Bar is set to face the Hardy Boys for the Tag Team Championship.
That can always change because remember, Survivor Series, the main was Brock versus Jinder. And they had a title match. So nothing is set in stone in the WWE.
Yeah.
Which is a given, proven fact.
Yeah, so the Bar, I think, is going to lose. Braun Strowman's going to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. His partner, I've always been saying I would like to see Neville come back in that spot, which would be a really sick team. Imagine Neville, the speed, Braun, the power.
We are the kings of the Raw Tag Team titles.
Go for it. Or if Bray Wyatt's got if Bray Wyatt has nothing to do, have him come back as the cult leader.
No, he has something to do. We'll get into it later.
Ooh, spicy things. Spicy things.
Spicy things.
We're going to be staying within the tag team division, but we're going to be heading over to SmackDown Live to see this SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match between the Usos. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. It's the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers. They don't really have something. I can't make the hammer noise.
I was hoping for something to come because you were saying all their catchphrases, and now...
They just kind of show up.
No, they're here. That's what the old catchphrase is.
That's the Wyatt family. Don't get me started on the Wyatt family. I'm triggered now. But this match is going to be awesome. I mean, if you looked at Fastlane, it was when the Bludgeon Brothers just came out and wrecked everyone's shit. They were all over the place. There's going to be bodies thrown everywhere in this ring. And you know what? It's going to breathe a new life into the Usos versus New Day series because the Bludgeon Brothers are that catalyst. You don't know what they're going to do. And obviously power moves I'm a big fan of. I want carnage. I want to see that. And this match is going to provide it. Who comes out of this match? I'm not too sure, but I'd like to get who you think is going to win.
Harper and Rowan's long-lost brother, Braun, has get these hands.
Get these hands.
Now, Rowan Harper has get these hammers.
Get these hammers.
And they are going to get these hammers, and they're also going to get these titles, because that's what I'm going to go with.
The Bludgeon Brothers coming out of WrestleMania as your new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. I can kind of agree with that, because the New Day have had their run with the tag team titles. I don't think they're going to put them on them. The Usos, again, they kind of, at Fastlane, like I said, it ended in a DQ because they didn't want anyone to come out the clear winner. The people who were standing tall at the end of that were the Bludgeon Brothers. So I would have to agree. We're going with the Bludgeon Brothers.
Get these hammers.
Get these hammers. They're going to print that on a shirt. I wouldn't doubt it, because everything we say, they do. But anyway, we're going to be moving on to the United States Championship match between the Viper, Randy Orton, who is the current United States champion.
I hear voices in my head.
You do. But I'll tell you what. The glorious Bobby Roode is also in this match. The modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal.
That's supposed to be my thing.
And happy Rusev Day to you.
No, it's Rusev Mania.
It's Rusev Mania all up in this bitch. But anyway, this United States Championship match is something special.
So you know why? You know the reason why they put Rusev just in this match, correct?
Merchandise sales.
Yeah, the calendar is getting sold.
He is selling so much. I mean, to the point, I've never heard this before in the WWE. They had to actually put more orders in as the day went on, because people were ordering the Rusev Day calendars, which was genius. I mean, whoever pitched that was insane. Very insanely smart. But going into this match, I don't see Randy Orton walking out as champion.
You said that last time, and look what happened.
Look what happened. Randy Orton's going to fuck me over again at WrestleMania, but I'm going to go with my boy Rusev. Rusev is Rusev Crush. Rusev, I wouldn't put it past him if Bobby Roode is lining up for the win. What if Rusev steals the pin?
Or Randy was the odd man out of winning his match against Bray last year.
Yeah.
You know who else is the odd man out of this year's Fatal 4-Way? Jinder Mahal.
Oh, my gosh. If you want everyone and their mother to fucking complain. Like, I have nothing against Jinder Mahal. I fucking love Jinder Mahal. But people will lose their shit, especially with Rusev in this match.
Exactly. This is not my prediction now. I'm not saying Jinder Mahal. I'm just saying my second guess, it's going to be Jinder Mahal.
He's the dark horse.
He's the dark horse. I'm not trying to lose my title at Mania like you did last year.
You're just lining up. This is the Daniel Bryan. I'm Daniel Bryan. You're whoever's holding the title. I'm coming back.
I'm Randy Orton. It's WrestleMania 30 all over again.
It is.
But no. So my gut wants to say Jinder, but what a pop would it get if Rusev wins it?
What about Jinder?
Yeah, you make Jinder automatically heel by not making
Imagine
Rusev
how
win.
great that would be.
Stop trying to get in my head. I know what you're trying to do. I'm going with Rusev. There, I said it. That's my final pick.
All right, happy Rusev Day to you and to everybody listening. Happy Rusev Day.
You son of a bitch.
I'm the cerebral assassin in this situation. But the next match on the card, we're moving on to the Intercontinental Championship match with The Miz, who is the current Intercontinental Champion.
Who's also awesome.
Yes, he is a father.
No, he's awesome.
He is awesome. But he's a father, too. He's an awesome dad.
Yeah.
And then we got the Architect, Seth Rollins, and the Demon, Finn Balor. Too sweet, me brother. There it is.
Before you say this, I could just see him making his two half-ish. I'm an awesome dad. I'm Miz, and I'm an awesome dad.
If they don't bring out that baby and like sunglasses and like Miz's robe or something, that's a missed opportunity right there. Just put Birdie in the Daniel Bryan attire. And whatever, who's this one? Monroe. Her name's Monroe. Put Monroe in the Miz attire. Dude, I'm booking WWE's future. Stop this. I'm keeping it to myself. But who do you have coming out of WrestleMania as your Intercontinental Champion?
But like we said, Miz just had a beautiful baby girl. He probably wants to take time helping Maurice at the house. I should know. I just became an uncle recently, and my brother-in-law is staying home, not helping it. So you're gonna get a new Intercontinental champion. The Intercontinental doesn't change hands. I mean, that often. Mm-hmm. The last time I'm pretty sure it changed hands was WrestleMania 29 against Wade Barrett versus Miz.
That is false.
Oh, no, the TLC ladder match. You're right, 31st.
Zack Ryder, and guess who took the fall for him?
Then no, Zack won the ladder match.
Yeah, but guess who was the one on the ladder originally before Zack Ryder pushed him off?
Was it The Miz?
It was The Miz.
So I'm going to go And then no, that was Mania 32. Mania 31, Daniel Bryan won it.
Yeah.
I was getting those confused, but I'm gonna go with Finn Balor.
You're gonna go with Finn Balor. Too sweet. Well, this is where we're gonna start verging off from each other because I got The Miz retaining his Intercontinental Championship. But the only reason why I'm saying this, and I'm gonna preface this because this could happen. The Miz could retain at WrestleMania. Very fine and well. But you need something to happen at the Raw after WrestleMania. Imagine if Miz or Seth Rollins or someone else who debuts in that day, or someone debuts the next day. Imagine if The Miz loses his title on Raw the next day.
See, let me give you a counter argument.
Okay.
Finn lost the Universal title. He missed out one Mania.
Yeah.
You have to give him something else because he was the first Universal Champion. Mm-hmm. And I don't think no one's going to debut the night after Mania because we have the draft coming up. And you're going to have the draft people debut at the draft.
Yeah.
So, and you won. Seth already had his WrestleMania moment at 31. Miz had his moment at 27. Mm-hmm. This is going to be Finn's moment right here and become the Intercontinental Champion. Hell, he's even wearing blue tights.
He's just blued out. So
he's Blue-tista.
Yeah, Blue-tista. So you got Finn Bluer, and I got The Miz coming out as your Intercontinental Champion.
Finn's just over.
Finn Balor Club forever. So the next match on the card, we're going to be getting into some Women's Championship match. And right now, we're going to be focusing on the Raw Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss, Little Miss Bliss, versus the Irresistible Force, Nia Jax.
You know I am so torn about this match. Cause
you're having an internal struggle, man, because you know the logical answer to this, but then you know what your heart's telling you. What your heart's telling you, this. But you know what? You can't betray your heart. You can't betray your heart,
No, but
I'm not held down by any of these women, so
No, because if anybody doesn't know, Alexa Bliss is my bae. I had a huge crush on her. I was happy she won the women's title. I cried last year when she lost the title. Alexa Bliss is like wifey material for me.
Of course,
yeah,
that's for anybody, but you especially.
Yeah, and Nia Jax was looking strong going in to Mania, and if anybody knows WrestleMania logic, whoever looks strong on the night before at any pay-per-view is given that they're gonna lose. Because they always do that to her. You're shaking head because you want me to say Alexa Bliss. But Nia Jax lost her last year's Mania was her debut Mania, and she lost the title. And you're building up as, Alexa Bliss is this bully, and then you could just make Nia Jax the most dominant women's champion.
Be a star.
Yeah, be a star.
Don't be a bully, be a star. Yeah,
well, I'm a bully here. You know that already.
I know that.
So I'm going to go with Alexa, not Bliss, but Nia Jax.
Damn it. I'm going with Nia Jax, too. I just feel like it's her moment, and, it's just natural. And I feel like she's over. So, it'll be a nice moment for Nia Jax. You got this Raw Women's division. And, Alexa Bliss has pretty much been running the table ever since Charlotte left.
Yeah.
We need a new champion, and I think right now, as far as it stands, Nia Jax is that person to switch. So we're both in agreement with Nia Jax. We're going to be moving on now to the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match between Charlotte Flair, who is the current SmackDown Live Women's Champion, versus the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Are you ready for Asuka?
Yes, I am. But who's not ready for Asuka?
Who?
Asuka, because she's going to get cashed in at WrestleMania against Carmella and fail to cash in. And Asuka's going to beat Carmella to retain her Women's Championship because Carmella even said in an interview she respects the streak. She doesn't want it to end, and she doesn't care if her first cash in is a dud.
Mm-hmm.
So Asuka's going to beat Charlotte and Carmella, Fabulous. It's going to be a fabulous Mania.
So I agree. I agree that with Asuka obviously winning this match, I agree with Asuka winning this match. And do I believe that Carmella is going to go into this match, cash in successfully, and be our new SmackDown Live Women's Champion? No shot. Because if you're going to build Asuka up for this long, and you're going to have her lose to a cash-in, I feel like you're just missing out on a big money match because the rumor is going into next year's WrestleMania, which this sounds like Roman Reigns all over again, they want to have Ronda Rousey versus Asuka with Rousey breaking the streak.
Well, what?
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
There you go.
I forgot to add that in. Sorry. I'm not keeping kayfabe alive.
I don't know who Ronda Rousey is. Yeah, I know Rowdy Rousey.
She's that UFC girl, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
I don't know what happened to her after she lost her match.
She was just gone.
Yeah.
So I think we're both in agreement. Asuka retaining, or winning, and then retaining against Carmella. But Carmella could cash in and be the biggest heel.
Because we talked about this on there, and I said,
yeah.
And my position there was, you have her the biggest heel of 2018.
Yep.
But you can't hate Carmella. Have you seen her? Really, guys?
You can't hate on her.
Yeah.
So
she's Fabulous.
You just had to put that in, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So the next match on the card is the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan, and here comes the money, Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, they're fired from SmackDown Live. But if they win, they keep their jobs.
I got Here Comes the Money.
Okay.
Getting the pinfall and losing to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn by Daniel Bryan heel turn.
Okay, so let's get into this because this is one of the matches I'm very interested in. Because not only one, you have the return of Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
The Yes Movement. I mean, that place. Yes. I know that they were having problems with ticket sales heading into WrestleMania, but the moment that they announced that Daniel Bryan was coming back, I mean, I heard there's only 700 seats left.
That's insane.
And I guarantee you by the end, like, because people obviously just go to the event and buy the tickets at the door, I'm sure that place is going to be sold out.
Oh, yeah, no.
And that's without Undertaker, and which we're going to get to something about that later. But we're gonna focus on this Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Shane McMahon match. But I do see some potential of a heel turn. Yes. Whether that be in Daniel Bryan, because remember he was always supporting the indie guys.
Yes.
Or the swerve could be Shane McMahon, because remember he was backstage at Raw and he was pictured with his dad, and Kevin Owens brought that up. If you're a part of the Authority,
really, that was brought up. When was that brought up?
Kevin Owens was like, oh, he's too busy, because he said this on Twitter. He was like, you're too busy backstage at Raw, and you're not with SmackDown. You're not on your road trip with your guys on SmackDown or something. Which it could have been just he was there or whatever, but Shane McMahon would be a nice swerve to be the heel turn, because you got to keep Daniel Bryan face.
No, I'm gonna cut you off right there. I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, it's fine.
You already have so many McMahon heel turns. You already have Stephanie on Raw. You don't want another McMahon heel turn. You don't want the lovable Shane O'Mac to turn heel. Bryan is the reasonable.
Daniel Bryan would be an interesting heel turn, because
remember his heel turn in 2011.
He wasn't really a heel because he was over.
But he cashed in Big Show. He was getting booed.
He was getting booed. Yeah, I guess. It's half and half. But you got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn winning.
Yes.
Okay. I'm torn between this, just for the fact you could have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, and they can go to Raw, which, they can have new feuds there. You could have each person on one team doing a heel turn, like Sami Zayn turns on Kevin Owens, but then Shane McMahon or Daniel Bryan turns on them, and like flip-flop, you know what I mean? But
yes.
See, that's the only way to answer to it. Now we just need to add the yes chance to this. But I'm going to go with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as well.
Yes.
Because of the reason you said. Because you don't want Daniel Bryan losing in his debut. The only way to keep him safe is if a heel turn happens or something happens between Shane and Daniel Bryan. Like they bicker and it costs.
The last time they were in the ring in a competitive style, it was a special guest referee match, and there was tension rising in there. Yeah,
you have that build up there. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are obviously going to keep their jobs. Move on to the next match, which is your mixed tag match between Rowdy Ronda Rousey, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, versus Stephanie McMahon and the Game Triple H. What a match. Well, it looks like you're clapping from this side of the room. But in this match, you're going to have the debut of Ronda Rousey.
Who?
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I just can't get behind that. But anyway, Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, man. Come on, this is huge.
First Mania since 22?
Yeah, I think WrestleMania 22.
Because 23 he wasn't on the card, so 22, yes.
Yeah, so
22.
I think we can both agree that Ronda Rousey...
Triple H is winning, yes, absolutely.
I don't think Triple H is going to win this match. You can't have Ronda Rousey lose her first match in WWE. And you can't have Kurt Angle. I mean, you can, because he took the fall for... He can take the fall.
I'm getting in your head now.
No, I'm just saying, Ronda Rousey is not losing.
So is that your prediction that Ronda Rousey is losing? That's your
No,
prediction.
she's winning.
Okay, that's what I'm going with too.
Okay, so, and also, it's interesting to note, The Rock could show up. I mean, grant you, it's not predicted anywhere, but he can very well show up, cost Triple H that match, and then you have next year's WrestleMania match. Rock versus Triple H at Mania. I mean, come on. I'm booking WWE this whole time.
Or have Rock cost Kurt.
And then you have that match for SummerSlam, maybe.
Yeah, Brooklyn. So I'll take it for the last SummerSlam in New York.
That's just it. So, obviously, we got that match, and now... No, the time is not now. I like how I tied that in, but we're not moving on to that match. We're going to be moving on to the WWE Championship match between the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. The dream match, the one that we've all been waiting for since Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Was it really a dream match? So it already happened.
It happened, but we want to see it again. Because, we got Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker twice. So, this match is... I cannot wait. Between this and the Cruiserweight match, these are going to be matches of the night. Hands down. Who else? Give me one. You're shaking your head. Who else is going to top this?
The triple threat match for the IC title and the WWE Championship.
Between
Universal
Championship? Or this one, AJ?
Yep,
okay. I don't
think the Cruiserweight's going to steal the main event, the main card show. And who are you going with?
Why'd you put me first on this one?
You want me to go? Ask me the question.
Actually, no. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Who are you going with?
They don't want none.
AJ Styles.
They don't want none.
See, this match, and we were talking about
Actually,
this.
you know what? Scratch it.
You're going to go Shinsuke.
Going with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow.
I want to be different.
Wow.
I'm going AJ because...
You said Shinsuke.
No, I'm going AJ. My final answer is AJ.
But what if you have Shinsuke going into SummerSlam facing Daniel Bryan?
Stop it. No, I'm going with AJ.
Imagine that match.
I'm going with AJ.
Okay, you're going with AJ.
I'm going with AJ.
Just for the fact, I think we can agree, for all intents and purposes, AJ Styles has been carrying SmackDown Live.
Oh, 100%. He's a great talker. And let me explain that. The reason why I went back to AJ is I forgot to mention, because the longest WWE champion in the modern day era is CM Punk.
They're going to erase the streak,
You can have AJ do what CM Punk did halfway in his WWE career, turn heel.
Heel turn.
And then for the rest of the year, you can have that.
Keeps it fresh.
It worked for CM Punk.
It did.
So, you can have Paul Heyman, go to SmackDown and have him be the next Paul Heyman guy.
See, I think Paul Heyman.
I'm booking WWE now. I'm this side.
Wait till they start. Wait till this stuff actually happens. Then it's going to get really freaky. But anyway, I think for Paul Heyman's purpose, I think he's going to be with Ronda Rousey if he stays with WWE, because he might not be. He might not. But we're going to save that for later. Actually, no. The next match we got up on the card is the Universal Championship match between the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, versus the big dog, Roman Reigns. It's his yard now.
I'm going with Here Comes the Pain to Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
You're absolutely insane.
I'm going.
This match is going to cost you. You said Brock Lesnar.
I am, and I'm not changing like I changed with AJ Styles. I'm going with Brock fucking Lesnar. I said it here.
This match is going to cost you. This match is going to cost you big time.
You said the same thing about Randy Orton at last year's Mania when I had Randy going in, and I had it right. Brock Lesnar is retaining. Every year I always have one wild pick in a championship match, and I'm going with...
You're actually fucking crazy because...
Why?
Just because, like, since we did the WrestleMania 33 on air, because whenever Reigns beat Taker, that was the rumor coming out, the coronation of the big dog at WrestleMania next year. We're here now. It's just he dropped the IC title mid-year, and everyone knew this is it. They're crowning him. With Brock Lesnar going to UFC. I mean, come on. This is it.
There's always a speculation of him coming back. And there's always a chance. I always have one wild pick. Either AJ and Shinsuke, and I love AJ to death.
Yeah.
And I can't pick Shinsuke.
Yeah.
And then Brock and Roman. I've been watching Brock since 2002.
Yeah.
I'm going with my boy Brock.
You're fucking insane.
Just watch when I come here Monday, still your champion.
You're fucking insane.
Really? Let's see who's insane when they walk in and walk out as your champion.
Just realize, even if I fucking lose these predictions, I'm still coming in and joking at you, because if you ain't fucking picking Reigns, you're on something.
But what happens if Brock wins though, and I called it?
Then you're a fucking genius. I don't know, but we left this. Everyone's probably listening to this saying you left out a match. There's a match that could happen.
Did we? Did we? It's not official on the WWE Network.
It's not official. It's nothing booked.
What are you talking? What match? Know. What match could you be talking about?
I was gonna pull a Matt Hardy promo and be like, the man that undertakes versus the guy you cannot see. But I am talking about John Cena versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. A match that has been teased by Mr. John Cena for as long as I could remember.
Since the beginning of April.
Beginning of April.
Before. After Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, after Elimination.
No, Fastlane. He was in Fastlane.
Fastlane, because that's when he lost his championship opportunity match. So we left this out because, you can't see it. First of all, you can't even see it on the card. John Cena did the Undertaker hand gesture on Raw, but, you got a match here that very well could happen. But imagine this. Cena is in the crowd. He's just enjoying WrestleMania like he said he would. Lights go out. And you hear...
Rolling.
Exactly. Because you got Kid Rock there, who could be doing the musical. He could play Undertaker in. And we got the American Badass Undertaker returning at WrestleMania, because technically the Undertaker, like the trench coat and hat, he buried that. That's gone. No one really counted, at Mania last year, no one really counted for American Badass. And grant you, yes, he was at Raw 25 as the Undertaker, like the classic Undertaker. But if you're going to have him come back at WrestleMania and you want this to be his last match, you got the dead man for how many years? American Badass coming back, though? That'd be fucking insane.
What? You give me a greater idea.
Okay.
Every meeting is always a live performance.
Yeah.
Instead of, Kid Rock playing in an just for a match, you have Kid Rock performing one random song. Mm-hmm. Let it be rolling, and then you have Undertaker just roll in.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker's like, you wanted me a Mania? And for some reason, Cena's going to be in his wrestling gear. He's going to be wearing his cargo pants. He's going to be wearing his wrestling T-shirt. There's going to be a reason why he's like, oh, I'm ready. Look at that. Take my shirt off. Look at my nipples.
I don't think he's going to say, look at my nipples. He just shown his nipples. He just shown his nipples. See, I told you. But, I was also saying this because we do an on-air show. And I was saying, imagine Cena cutting a promo in the ring, calling out The Undertaker again, calling him out, doing whatever he can at WrestleMania. My thing is the lights go out all the time, no matter what situation. Every time the lights go out.
But you're outside, though, so where were the lights? Oh, no, you're in the Silverdome.
If this is at night and you're at the Silverdome. Yeah, Mercedes-Benz, Superdome, whatever. Silver, Super. Hulk Hogan got him confused the last time. The lights go out. Imagine if, when John Cena's in the ring, the lights come back on, a returning Samoa Joe is behind him, locks on the Coquina clutch. Imagine if he comes back at WrestleMania like that. What a statement, beating John Cena. Come on, you can't book that. No, you can, but
But I have Cena winning, beating Taker.
Cena beating Taker.
And having a heel John Cena by doing so. Doing some classic shots, steer a chair, and then you have a heel John Cena beating Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, becoming the Universal Champion.
Okay. We're running up on 40 minutes, but I still want to get this story in. I was watching Wrestle Talk with Ollie Davis and all them. They were doing a Wrestle Ramble about how Undertaker should return at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
One of the fucking things was, and I was dying when I heard this, it was like Matt Hardy somehow gets control or gets the robes and the hat of Undertaker. He takes it to the fucking Lake of Reincarnation, throws it in the lake, and then just all of a sudden Cena's in the ring and fucking Undertaker just comes out. Like imagine just involving Matt Hardy in this somehow.
Or Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler can come back as Undertaker.
Because remember he did
that gimmick. He did. But there was also the rumor that Bray Wyatt can come back as the new Undertaker because he's thrown in the lake, reincarnation, But Undertaker versus John Cena.
What do you got? Let's go. Say it.
Undertaker.
You're going with Undertaker. So this is our final 1v1.
If it even happens. Which, it'll probably happen. It'll probably happen. But with this WrestleMania, I could think you can say safely, I don't know what that was, you can say safely, this is the most unpredictable card.
Yes, it is.
Because you got...
Because it's presented by Snickers.
Presented by Snickers. We're not sponsored by Snickers.
Yes, we are.
I don't have a Snicker bar in my hand.
I do.
All right, fine. But I think they're doing a very good job booking this WrestleMania. The stories leading up to it, some of them don't have as much build as you want, but I fucking love the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns stuff. I love what John Cena's doing versus The Undertaker. The Intercontinental match I love. The United States Championship match I love.
Is there a match you don't love?
The Women's Battle Royal, just because there's nothing to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it should have been named like the China Battle Royale or something.
Really, yeah.
China or like Trish Stratus.
Oh, Santina Marella.
She's going to come back.
Me and Jared were talking about this. He's like, let a man win it.
James Ellsworth could come back and win.
We're Booking Mania, guys. Let us know if we're right or we're wrong.
That about does it here at the WrestleMania edition of the Running the Ropes podcast, episode 7, lucky number 7, coming at you from New Orleans. I hope y'all enjoyed.
You guys can see us at New Orleans as well. We're going to be doing live coverage there as well.
Oh my gosh. Don't listen to him. But please, what I ask you to do, though, is leave a comment down below to let us know your predictions for WrestleMania and let us know, do you think that there's going to be any potential surprises? Do you think there's going to be new matches? And we also might have an NXT TakeOver show planned for you.
Maybe.
I'll see you next time.
Probably not.